What's up, guys? Just driving back. I went to the gym a little bit ago. Played some basketball. Learned how to work on my shot a little bit. Driving back home. Had some Indian food as well. But I just wanted to talk today. The last video I posted, I really enjoyed, rewatching it. I know a lot of people there's not a lot of people that have been viewing my content as of yet. But the more consistent I upload, the more consistent I talk about certain topics and, just put myself out there for you guys to see who I am. The fan base will start growing. And, at the end of the day, I've been enjoying even just uploading, not even the thought of having this amount of views or gaining subs. I've just been enjoying actually talking about what I want to talk about. But I want to talk today more about God. I want to talk today more about our purpose and our path that God has given us, the narrow path that God has given us on this earth. And I watch a lot of content that revolves around Jesus Christ and God and how we should be on this earth. And number one thing that I've learned is that, we should not ever be lovers of the material things of this world. Everything that we wear, everything that we consume, entertainment. I am slowly trying to learn that stuff is not completely something you should worship. You should never worship anything in this life that is physical. Anything in this life that is, you shouldn't be worshiping your jewelry, your car, so you shouldn't even be worshiping other people that are physical beings. The only thing that you should be worshiping is God, worshiping Jesus Christ, following in the narrow path that He created for us. And I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. I'm 24 years old, and I get tempted by the body. I get tempted by the flesh. We all get tempted by the flesh. But I've been fighting those demons these past few months. I've been fighting those urges, those thoughts. But I've been taking the time to read more, taking the time to pray more. And, granted, I haven't been perfect. You can't be perfect. Our vessels are not perfect. Our souls are not perfect, Everything that is here physically is not something you can rely on. You can't even rely on yourself in terms of how solid you can be. So that's where it goes into play that you can't put your trust all in one person. You can't put your trust on other people. You have to put your trust in God. And I've been dealing with that every day, dealing with those demons every day. That is not easy. But I would love to just continue to grow this channel and to help it be more into a Christian channel, into a channel that helps you grow within more into the religion of Christianity, being closer to God, understanding the Word. And I'll start doing more readings, start doing more scripture study, try to do more verses of the day on my shorts maybe. But I just, I woke up pretty early, and then my body was feeling still tired. So I went back to sleep. I woke back up at around 10 p.m. I was like, I was really upset at myself that I woke up so late. I was really upset that I was like, damn, half of my day's gone. But Jesus Christ and God gives me another ability, another chance to just to focus on His Word, to focus on what He's given us. And I just want to be as completely honest on who I am as a person. I've always been a person where I looked at money and women and thinking that's what's gonna make me happy, and I notice it hasn't. It truly makes me even more depressed. It makes me more sad. The more I go into the flesh, the more detached I come to, the more detached I go to, like, I leave God. I just leave God when I be more attached to my flesh, be more attached to my urges and what my body wants, not what my soul wants. And I want everybody to know that you're gonna go through those trials. You're all gonna go through those trials and tribulations. But it's good to just, in those moments, just honestly, kneel down, read the scripture, pray, do anything that gets you closer with God. Do anything that helps you be in that mindset that Jesus Christ wants you to be. Talk to God. Sometimes you don't need to talk to people. You just need to talk to God. And that's another topic that I also want to talk about very briefly. These past few months, I admitted myself into a behavioral center for my mental health. I went into a hospital for mental health, and I was severely depressed. I was cutting myself, suicidal thoughts, planned out my suicide. And that was when I was literally not taking the time to pray to God. I wasn't taking the time to be closer to Him. And now that everything has, over time, things have passed, I've been reading a lot. I've been praying a lot. Praying for people around me. Praying for people that are not around me anymore in the past. People in my past. Praying for people that I had bad issues with, and try to keep them with God too, you know. And it's horrible for me to say this, but a lot of the people that I dealt with weren't followers of Jesus, followers of God. And I started to morph myself in that group, with astrology, with the study, like with crystals, sage, all that stuff. And that stuff draws you away from God. It's a form of witchcraft. And I just want you guys to know that the only thing that you should be worshiping is the Lord Himself. Everything physical on this earth is only temporary. Everything that's physical. Worshipping cats, worshipping dogs, worshipping celebrities. It leads you to a bad mindset. It leads you to a mindset of chaos. And it leads you to a mindset of false idols. And false idols is a sin in the Bible. And I've been there multiple times where I've idolized celebrities and thinking that, oh, this person is so amazing because they're celebrity and they're famous. But you know, nobody takes the time to idolize God. Nowadays, my generation, sometimes I have issues within myself. I can't say I'm perfect. So I just wanted to talk to you guys very briefly. Talk about God a little bit. Talk about the physicality of this world, the materialism of this world. So thank you guys so much for listening. Appreciate it. Have an amazing, blessed day, amazing, blessed weekend. God bless.